So I am going to really quickly walk you through how I create my November reading. So what I do is I go over here. This is my November reading template that we are going to be creating in Canva. So I'm in Canva. So I go to my home page in Canva and I choose under here templates. I choose the Instagram post template. That's that square. That's the format that I like to use. And I usually just start with a blank one, but you certainly can start with whatever pre-made one if you would like. There's lots of really good options, but I'm just going to create a blank one. So once I get my blank template, I start out and I first put a background on there. So I choose a background related to the month. So it's December next. So I'm going to go ahead and title my thing December. Oops, good if I spell it right. December 2020 reading. And then I'm going to come over here to where on the side there's all of your toolbars, and I'm going to go to background. Now I'm going to choose, I actually have already chosen my December background, but I can search backgrounds. So I can say winter and it'll pull up winter backgrounds. So maybe I want to do a nice snowy background like that, or trees. There's lots of good options. Kind of pretty. I'm doing this one for my December one, so yay, spoiler alert. Okay, so that will be my background. And then I come up here and I want to add some text. So I'm going to add my December text. So I'm going to click text. Now the thing with Canva is if you click on text, you can choose any of the template text that they have here, down here. And if I click on it, it will just add it straight to my template if I like it. Or I can click here to add a heading, a subheading, or a little body of text if I just want to add a text box. So I'm just going to add a heading here. And over here, I'm going to check and I'm going to, if I want to make that bigger, I just grab the side and drag it bigger. So you can actually just format it by changing, oops, I think if I grab this correctly, you can format it by changing the size of the box, or you can come up here and change the actual font. So if I want it, it's 119, but I want it 120 or something like that, I can get real futzy with that. I also can change the text color. So I usually do a contrasting color so that it shows up. So I'm going to do white so it's nice and bright. And I'm going to put December. Oops, if I checked in there, I'm going to type December reads. And I am going to change, I really can't spell today. I'm going to change my font. So this is Satisfy font. I think I have a lot of different fonts that I like to use. You'll see they have tons of them. Some of them are paid, some are free. So you'll just want to, if there's a little crown, it means that since I'm pro, I can use all of them. But if you're not pro, you'll just want to stick to the ones that don't have crowns. Otherwise, when you download it, it'll probably let you add it. But when you download it, you'll have to pay if you want to download it. You can get around that by screen sharing, but obviously that's sort of stealing. So I always recommend just picking the fonts that are free so you don't fall in love with a font that you can't actually use. So I am going to, I'm going to search script here or cursive, and then it will come up with just the cursive fonts. I'll do Euphoria. Yay, it's nice and pretty. And then last but not least, I have to add my books. So you can upload pictures of books and whatnot to your template. So what I do is I come over here and I search for a book that I'm reading. So right now I'm reading the book Internment. So I'm just going to search Internment book, and I go over to the images, and I'm going to click on an image. I'm going to right click on it and go to save image as, save it as Internment, save. So it goes into my downloads bar right here in Google Chrome. I'll come back over to my Canva. Now, a couple things. I can come over here and I can, I'll find my tools so you can see. I can upload. So if I go to, oops, nope. So they moved it. Used to be at the bottom, now it's at the top. I can go to uploads and I can upload something or use any of my existing media. So I can upload media here and it will open up my device and I can upload like that. But since I just downloaded this and it's still on my downloads bar right here, I can just click on the download and drag it up and it will just drop it on my picture so I don't have to do the whole file, all of that. I'll adjust the size, make it the size that I want. Now, just a heads up, I can, it made it a little small because that download was in. If I move myself here, I can change the size of my canvas. So right now it's on fit, but if I want to, I can make it bigger so that it's easier to work with it, and I can edit it a little bit more easily. So I can drag that smaller and I play around with it. And depending on how many books I read, I change that size. I can check and see what it looks like full screen. I like it. It looks good. I can exit out of there. And that is how I do my reading template. So let me go back to fit so you can actually see it. And that's how I do my reads each month.